Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Stella. Welcome to STEM This Week from home, live from my kitchen. Today, this is something you can do at home. Last week I spent a lot of time telling you not to try certain things at home. This week we're making ice cream, so that's something you could definitely try at home. This is a really easy version that uses a lot of household ingredients. Of course, I'd love to use some liquid nitrogen or some dry ice or frozen liquid nitrogen, but anyway, I can't get my hands on that right now. So what we'll be using is ice from your freezer, some salt, half and half sugar, and then your choice of flavoring. So if you want to make vanilla, you'll use vanilla extract. If you're in the mood for chocolate, which most people usually are, I'm using some Hershey syrup. So there's a lot of science behind this, and most of this has to do with freezing points. So let's start first with our half and half. We obviously want to make this colder if we want it to turn into ice cream. But the first thing I'm going to do is put the half and half in here. 1 cup of half and half. Okay. And then, let me see, put this right here. I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of Domino's sugar. So I'm not even going to measure it that well. I'll just do 1, 2, and then for some chocolatey flavor, I'll use chocolate syrup. And this makes a big mess, by the way. Sorry, moms and dads. So I'm using a bunch of chocolate syrup. Okay, you'll seal a small Ziploc bag shut. Try and get as much air out of it as you can. And I'm going to take this, which again is the cool half and half, some sugar and some chocolate syrup, and I'm putting it into a large Ziploc filled with ice and kosher salt. Now, for those of you who have ever seen, sometimes you'll be behind a truck on a really cold day and they'll be salting the road. They do that because salt lowers the temperature, and so they make it so that it doesn't turn to ice and doesn't get slippery. So by putting this in here and then shaking it up for 5 to 7 minutes, you'll get the texture and the consistency that you want. If you just kept it in ice, it would maybe freeze and turn into ice rather than into a cold, creamy ice cream consistency. So next thing, I'm putting it in this kind of bag. You could really use any type of bag. This is a to-go bag that someone gave me. I like it because it's thermal. And at this point, you'll shake it and shake it and shake it for about 5 to 7 minutes. The shaking it doesn't really alter the chemistry in any way. The shaking it makes it freeze or cool evenly, but also gets a little air in there to get a good consistency. So as you go through this, what you're going to see is that the ice will start to melt quite a bit, which means it's working. By the time you finish in 5 to 7 minutes, that bag of ice will be pretty watery. So you're going to shake and shake and shake and shake. And I don't want you guys to sit here and watch me shake for 5 to 7 minutes because that's kind of boring. But you can see this is already melting and there's quite a bit of water here. And the consistency of the mixture inside, if I can ever open this, here we go. You'll see it's starting to turn one color and it is starting to come together. So I actually have a finished version to show you guys so you don't have to watch me shake it. And if you take a look, it's the perfect consistency of ice cream. And we've tried it before, it's really great. So this is something you can all try at home with some parental guidance and supervision, of course. So keep working on those science fair projects. Please enjoy STEM from home. And it's Mrs. Stella signing out. I'll see you next week.